Hello. Well, this was a good idea coming on tonight. Tired. Head hurts. Hello. How you doing? Jasher, right? What's the Midnight Raven? Okay. Yeah, I was on TikTok part of the time. I've been back and forth between YouTube and here. Excuse me. Did I get your name right? Jasher? Jasher? I cheated. I have it written down next to me. My memory's not that good. Mostly I just join in on different Christian groups over there. I'm getting a little ticked off. I keep getting hit on by gay people. I'm not gay. I'm straight. Seems like half of my videos lately have been I am not interested. The other half are to women telling them I'm not interested. I'm too screwed up with things from my childhood. Sorry, I'm checking my blood pressure right now. I have to do it twice a day. I don't have any muscles. Oh, sorry. Ooh, my blood pressure keeps going up. That's not good. Somebody else has joined the room. Who else is here? We don't bite. At least he doesn't. I don't think I haven't been anybody in a while. Your systolic pressure is 147 millimeter of mercury. The diastolic pressure is 135 millimeter of mercury. The heart rate is beats per minute. Hold on a second, Jasher. I'm going to put this on mute for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. So what was Midnight Raven talking about? Yeah, off mute. Yeah, she told me to drink some water. She thinks because I had fast food at 2 o'clock this afternoon, that's why my blood pressure was high. I should be hearing from the monitoring company soon. I've never had that high before. My blood pressure is monitored through a company. I'm gonna try again. The caregiver at the Yale left. I'm gonna try again in a second. Cross your fingers.
Please, the cup at the same level as your heart. Do not move and keep quiet. Your systolic pressure is 130 millimeter of mercury. The diastolic pressure is 74 millimeter of mercury. The heart rate is 66 beats per minute.
Okay, that's a lot better. Ironically, I think the water may have helped or just calmed me down. It shows what's in the red line, what's not, and that's just below the red line. I'll take it. So I don't either. I've been stressed out this evening, but yeah. Okay. So what was the Midnight Raven talking about tonight? Excuse me. I don't know what it is. I just been not getting enough sleep lately. I did sleep last night. That's why it was New Year's Eve. I didn't think anyone was on. ER, the TV series, or was it a reality show? Oh, Eli. Okay, sorry. I think I told you I can't see small print that well. It looked like ER. I apologize. I'm going to try and increase the. Hold on a sec. I'm going to try and increase the percentage a little bit. It didn't help. It helped a little. I can see a little better. When you get my age, you understand the small print. You got ways to go. How'd you do on New Year's Eve? Did you stay up or did you go to bed? Were you in bed at midnight? No. Ironically, I had a diabetic eye exam because I have type 2 diabetes, and I passed. My eyes were passed. Neither did I. I slept. I woke up about 10 minutes till midnight, went on TikTok to a couple Christian website, TikTok sites, and celebrated New Year's Eve with them. Right after it hit midnight, I went back to bed. Such an exciting life. How's the depression coming along? Any better? Oh, God, quit doing that. I really wish he would change that name. It makes me depressed just saying that name. Hey, that's a step forward. But that name is so depressing. If he has people watching his lives, his YouTube channels, he is wanted. So he's not really an unwanted man. So half of that's not really true. So maybe he just ought to be calling himself depressed. A depressed man. Well, tell him to join TikTok. There are millions of women who keep trying to get me, and I am straight, but I'm not interested right now. He'd probably find hundreds of women go after him. If he isn't careful, hundreds of men. Trust me, I have had both. And I'm not gay or bisexual, not interested. I don't know how many times I've had to block people and tell them to leave me alone. On both sides. Trust me, if he joins TikTok, he'll have men after him. Whether he wants to or not. I don't, and I get them. Well, this conversation is really going weird. Hold on a second. I need to check on something. The screen goes funny. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What did I do? I was on YouTube a little bit today. I just depressed. Another year going on. Is that what you mean? I just did TikTok. I did some TikTok earlier. I gotta go help a friend on TikTok in about an hour, 10 o'clock. During a game that they're doing. They call it a battle, but gotta check to see how many more results I've gotten on to all of the gay men who keep contacting me. I'm not interested. Can I be honest? I don't want either one of them to win. I don't want Trump. But I definitely don't want Biden or any of his people. Biden was one of the worst things that's happened to this country, in my opinion. Trump did a great job, and Biden destroyed a lot of it, in my opinion. But I try and keep politics out of this room most of the time. But I don't think Trump's the answer. I know Biden's not the answer. He hasn't done anything but to damage everything. That's putting it mildly. That's like on Facebook, I used to call it China Joe because China pretty much controls him in the hoe, because the only way Kamala got her way up in the Democratic Party was sleeping with the governor of California, who was married. Well, if I had a choice between Kamala or the idiot out of California or Trump, I'd go for I'd take the lesser of the two evils and go with Trump. What the media is not telling you is, did you know that Martin Luther King Jr.'s family, who are African Americans, all were Trump supporters? And a lot of African Americans supported Trump in both elections? You don't hear that in the media. Let's not talk politics. I'm breaking a major rule of mine. I'm already poor because of Biden. I was poor before I was with Biden, under Biden. It shows somebody else in the room. Speak now or forever hold your peace, please. I'd love to know who else is here. This is an open chat, not a private chat. And I don't bite, and neither does Jasher, or Grotesque as he calls himself in here. You don't bite, do you, Jasher? Well, that's okay. I just don't want to think he's intruding on anything, or he or she's intruding. I just want to make sure he knows that neither one of us bite. I've had my shots. I hope you have too. Sorry, my sense of humor. You might be a little paranoid. Hey, I'm the only one who's allowed to be paranoid. Nuh-uh. Why do you have people keeping an eye on me too? I do have this habit of doing stupid things sometimes. So I have a Well, she has been to my channel. She's been on here. She's posted on my channel a couple of times, but I don't think she's been in here, as far as I know. Yeah. No, I keep checking on something. Either today or either tomorrow or Wednesday, I have an Amazon delivery coming from. I don't know if it's coming from England or locally, or I mean, in this area within the states. Some book CDs. I'm not sure, but she has. I spent almost $800 on audio CDs from England or an English CD. So I keep looking to see if there's any update on when they're going to be here tomorrow or hopefully tomorrow. Ugh. Which you would keep with one. Now that was it. I thought now I understand why I was confused. Sorry, it doesn't take much to confuse me. I'm being funny, but now I understand why I was confused by that. Because what you had written, I was like, now wait a minute. Yeah, I got more than two, so don't worry about it. I got three channels, and I don't use two of them because it became too much of a headache to try and keep the other two going. Okay, now I'm up to 3 people in here. Well, anybody else besides Gasher or Grotesque, whatever you name it, 2 of you can't be vegan dolls. Would anybody else like to speak forth or forever hold your peace? None of us bite. Well, I don't know about the one who has the one that's been in here that doesn't talk, but the one who just came in. How about you? There's three of us. There's three of you in here. Beside, and one of them's not me. So I don't know who the third one is. Not one of them left, so it must have been vegan. Oh, it's back. It's returned. Who knows what lurks in the chat? Oh, hi, Doc. How'd you find me? What are you a doc of, or what are you a fan of? I asked you first. I'm kidding. I'm more of a sci-fi nut, just a nut. I also have a very weird sense of humor. I like some of Harlan Ellison stuff. The one book I have read of his I didn't like was his original version of City on the Edge of Forever. Sorry. I just, but I believe he did some Babylon 5 stuff too, the TV shows. But I like some of his stuff. Well, hello, Flip Normal. Welcome. By the way, suggestion, Doc, if you don't read City on the Edge of Forever unless you need something to put yourself to sleep, that one will put you to sleep. I don't know if you ever saw the original Star Trek series with William Shatner. It was they took the idea for the book and redid it. Thank God they made it better. Harlan Ellison hated it, but thank God it was a lot better than the book. Oh, good God, was it better than the book? I wish I still had the book because I have insomnia and a lot, and that would have put me to sleep. It was boring. It was terrible. Sitting on the Edge Forever was where. Have you ever seen the original Star Trek? Flip, I'll get to you in a second. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who can only do one person at a time. Welcome. Glad you're here. Sorry about that. It's the cast members of character Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, and Dr. McCoy. Dr. McCoy goes crazy and goes back in time and accidentally saves a woman played by an actress named Joan Collins. And by doing that, it destroys everything, changes history, and there's no Starfleet, there's no space travel or nothing. And they have to, Kirk and Spock, Kirk falls in love with Joan Collins' character, and they stop McCoy from saving Joan Collins' character's life, and she dies. So it was it just was a really brutal ending. Flipped, I've been around for 8 years. Hey, Tommy, how are you doing? Flipped, what are you in? What made you come in here? What are you into? Josh, are you still in here? I'm not ignoring you. Sorry. I think this is the busiest I've had this in forever. Hey, Tommy, just to let you know, I'm taking a break from our mutual friend. It's nothing suicidal or anything. So if anybody asks, I'm having some problems with him. So let's just leave it at that. I love the man dearly, and I mean that in the right way, but I just need to take the break. Flip, you said you like sci-fi. Like what? I like Star Trek. I've not seen Dune, Warrior Stellar. I like Star Wars, Doctor Who, um, some of the other stuff. Not into the newer horror stuff. I like the old classic horror. It's just gotten too gory for me. Yeah, did you see the Christmas special that just came on? Missing some. Did your friend like it or not? Did he like it? Did he or she like it or not? I used to, Doc, but mostly comic book conventions. I had a friend who started drawing comic books during World War II professionally. But several years ago, I lost him. He passed away. He was probably one of my oldest, literally, and dearest friends. And when he passed, I kind of lost the love to go to draw to read comics. I lost the we just lost the interest in comics. I still have a few friends in the professional comic book artists and writers. Some of the best in the industry. I still have friends in the industry from that. Um, don't know if anybody around here who's anything in comics ever heard of a company. It was a comic book company called CrossGen. That was around for a few years. Did sci-fi comics and fantasy, and that they were based not too far from where I live here in Florida. Some of the biggest names in comic books lived here. My friend drew everything from the Incredible Hulk in a big magazine cover to some other stuff. He did a lot of newspaper comic strips for many years. He did some work for me. I did the last comic strip storyline. I wrote the last comic strip storyline for a detective strip for a company called King Features Syndicate that did like Popeye and Flash Gordon and that. If you guys know about them. Let me tell you, I thought it was horrible. To be honest, the Doctor Who special, it just seemed too Disney-like. If you understand what I mean, Disney put a lot of money into these episodes and specials, and it seemed, I don't know, it just did not seem right. It just seemed horrible. And all right, I hate to do this, guys. Around 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern time, I will be on most nights. I have to go help a friend of mine out over on TikTok tonight. You guys get a chance, come back. I don't bite. It's good to see you guys again. Tommy, it's good seeing you again. Dasher, I'll see you again. And please sub. I don't bite. Like I said, I do a lot of science fiction and TV stuff. I do some religious stuff, but that's in the thing. So you don't, if you're not interested, don't worry about it. But I do a lot about my history. So just look for if it says Doctor Who or Star Trek or whatever. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Have a happy New Year. Nice to meet you all too. Nice to meet you all too. Take care.